talk about single families, and let's talk about the median sale price for Connecticut single family homes. We ended the year at $370,750 for the median sale price. When we do a rolling 12-month look, that's up 7.2% from the year before. We started January 2021 on a 12-month rolling number of 310,000. So now we're at 370,750. The average sale price is 535,816,000, and that's up 5.5%, up from 449,591 in January. So huge jump from year over year on where we are on average, as well as median sale prices. So that's just single families. Condos up 11.5%. I think if you go back to CT Real Estate Radio, wherever you listen to your podcast, you could go back to last year's end of the year, beginning of the year pods. And we were saying, hey, you're going to see condos outpace single family homes because of how much single family homes appreciated in 2021. That prediction did come true. Condos went up 11.5%. The median sale price rather is $227,500. And the average sale price, $286,895. The average up 9.5%. And again, the median up 11.5%. So by percentage, outpacing single family homes. And we can look at a monthly number where we do start to see a decline. The decline is seasonality. This happens every single year, where you see in September it was 376,000, October 369, November 362, December 349.9 for median sale price of single family homes. And you see this pattern every year for the last 20 years, whether it's a COVID year or not. 2020 was the one year where everything kind of moved back a little bit into the winter, but you still saw, even in 2020, a month over month decline from October to November to December, and then to January it was flat before it started coming up. And so before it started accelerating again in terms of month over month. You'll see that same trend here in 2023. So that's a little recap on the prices. Did I miss anything there on the prices?
No, that sounds pretty good.
So townhouses and condos, you mentioned you predicted they were going to outpace single family homes. You think that's more affordability or lifestyle choices?
Affordability, because single family homes in 2021 and into early 2022, this year, right, when we still had interest rates low, they were going so much over asking price. If you kept getting outbid and you wanted to find something affordable, and we definitely said, we guessed this a year ago on this show, you'll see people go and kind of settle for a condo, and that'll start to increase those prices more rapidly, which is what we've seen in the last 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think with interest rates starting to come back down, some of those condo people might be starting now to think about keeping that as an investment and moving towards the single family home? Or you think they're going to kind of sit tight for a little while?
I don't think interest rates are coming down in a significant way. I mean, we've seen, we talked about in the show, we saw the CPI data, consumer price index data was positive the last 2 months. We did see that the interest rates, mortgage interest rates, 30-year fixed average came out of the sevens and into the mid sixes. Then we did touch into the high fives. We're back to about 6.5% on average. I wish Faye would have shown up.
I called him yesterday on Friday, and I was like, well, what are you looking at right now? And he goes, well, a lot depends on credit, but he's at like a 6.25. All
right, so he's at 6.25. National average is about 6.5. So yeah, working with somebody like Faye, you might be able to get into the 6.25. You got fantastic credit, great financial situation. You might be able to get a little lower, but I'm not seeing the high fives again like we touched a couple weeks ago. So we've popped back up to finish the year. Mortgage rates are going to continue to be volatile in 2023, which will have an impact on this housing market.